Today we are going to be starting a brand new series. I love building in this game. It is the main reason why I play Minecraft, and I absolutely love building. And I want to get better at it. You know, I would consider myself an average builder in the game, so I want to improve, and what better way to improve than practicing building. So today we're going to be starting a brand new series where I'm going to be giving myself a certain time limit to build a certain type of structure, theme, or anything like that. And I think it would be a really, really cool series. So today what we are going to do is build a modern themed house, because I love modern themed houses, but I have no clue how to build them. And what better way to get better at building than to practicing? So without further ado, let's start the timer and get to building. And there the timer goes. I'm giving myself 1 hour to build a modern house because I have no clue where to start. I'm guessing I'm going to start with some concrete because I feel like that's the best kind of palette to go with it. Let's go with some glass panes. Let's go with, do we want blue or orange? Let's go with orange, why not? And I think that's what I'm going to start building this house out of. I'm not going to use world edit because I want this to be as creative and survival friendly as possible. So I'm not going to be using world edit as much as I would love to. So we're going to start with a base like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think that's going to be good enough. So we're going to make a square. Is this going to be big enough? Let's go to 20. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go with 21 for good measures, and let's make this into a box. So now that we've got the layout and the flooring done for the main build, I think what I'm going to start doing is working on the walls. And luckily, all this only took around about 5 minutes, so we've still got a lot of time on our hands. I was really getting worried halfway through building this that this would take longer than I thought, but luckily, we still have a whole lot of time on our hands. And honestly, maybe an hour might be too much. Maybe we should put it down to half an hour. I think that might be an idea for next time. I don't know. You guys leave me down. You guys let me know in the comments down below. Right, so now that we've got the main walls done for the first floor, I've started punching out holes for where the windows are going to be. And I'm not sure if I want to use regular glass panes or orange stained glass panes, because I would like to use some kind of color, but I'm not sure on what to put. Maybe blue? Would blue look alright? Light blue? I really don't know. These are the small little details that kind of matter in builds like this. I'm not sure. Does blue look alright? I think light blue actually looks the best. I think that's what I'm going to go with, because we were about 10 minutes in and we haven't really got much done. I still need to do an interior, a top floor, and everything like that. We still have a long way to go. And now that we've got all the windows in place, I definitely think that using blue was the best idea. I think it goes really well with the colors we've got here. And what I've started doing is adding in some of the gray concrete just to give it that extra look of detail. You know, there's like, usually in modern houses, there's blocks on top of blocks. So I think this is definitely the way that we're going to be doing this. So this is going to go over the entire house. And this is just going to be some more side details. So what I'm working on now is the balcony for the master bedroom on the top floor, because I want it to be over the front lawn, but I also want it to be open, so that way they can get as much light in the room as possible. And I think it will look really cool having a balcony here anyway. Alright, so while we're working on the bottom floor, I figured I might as well starting with the interior for the downstairs area. So what I'm going to start by doing is adding a front door like that. Yeah, I like it in. So let's make it connected to a pathway that'll be out at the front here. So let's get some andesite. This will all be connected to this area. If I can get this door in the right place. No, I need to put it right. No, I don't know how to place doors. Please. I am on a time limit here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have the front door like that. We walk in and we've got some of this chiseled quartz blocks, which I actually haven't used. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm pretty sure the texture has been updated and it looks really, really nice. We've also got this giant window opening up in the front area here just to get some more light in. I think this looks really, really cool. So now what we're going to work on is the living room, that kind of area. So I'm thinking I'm going to use some more quartz. I feel like I'm going to be using a whole lot of quartz here. Let's get some smooth quartz slabs, and let's put it in this area here. I purposely didn't extend this window all the way around the house because I want this area here to be the living room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch out a giant hole here, and we're going to make ourselves a lowered living room. So now that we have the living room area mapped out, I think what I'm going to do is add some couches, and since I'm going with the theme of blue here, I think I'm going to add some blue couches that go all the way around. So a giant L couch that goes around this entire area because it looks a whole lot more grand than just two separate sofas. So I think going around a big area like this is going to look really nice. Yeah, I really like that. I think that looks really, really good. And we're just going to keep 2 blocks of open space on both sides just to make it more open and give some space to walk in between. So yeah, I think that's good. Now let's make a table in the middle. I'm not sure what to make it out of. Do we have any more slabs? I could use some sandstone. That could be nice. Smooth sandstone, I'd rather use that. I'm not sure. Can we use end rods as maybe the table stand? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. What if we just make it like this for now? Kind of like that. I think that's way big enough. I think that should be fine. And in the middle, we can do that. I think that'll be fine. That's a nice little table right there. I'm pretty sure we can put item frames on top of it just to make it actually have items. There is an item frame there. I just have an invisible texture pack. There it is right there. I really don't like the look of item frames, so I just decided to make them invisible. So now we can work on some speakers and a TV. So what are we after? Note blocks. I'm using the search feature because it's a whole lot quicker and a whole lot easier to find items. I recommend you doing this as well if you like building. So let's put some giant speakers like this on both sides. That's a bit too small. The TV needs to be a bit bigger because, you know, big house needs a big TV. So like that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now let's get some more black concrete. There we go. And we need to somehow make the TV... It's going to be a vertical TV. Okay. I don't really think about that. Horizontal TV. I'm getting mixed up. So it's... does that look okay? I mean... I don't know anyone who has a 90-degree corner TV, so I think that will do. It looks alright. Let's move these 1 block further back so that way we can add a rim to the TV. So let's go with some trapdoors. What looks good? What looks good? What looks good? Birch. It's bright and I think it would work if we do that. Add one there. Add one at the bottom. No. Okay, that doesn't look good at all. Okay, we're going to need to redesign this entire area here because... I really don't just want to do this because having a TV like this, I mean, it's going to look weird if you're not sitting in the corner. I don't know. I really don't know how to do this. I could just do heads, mob heads, custom mob heads. I think that would look really, really boring. I don't know. We're already getting stuck. We're 20 minutes in already and... we haven't got much done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this for now. And I'm going to start working on some more details. So in the corner here, we're going to add ourselves a armor stand in the corner as like a coat rack. There we go. I think that looks good. And in the corner here, I was thinking what we could do is add an aquarium. So just a small little aquarium here. If I can spell, there we go. I'm going to add ourselves some of that. Let's get a bucket of tropical fish. And let's... okay, let's think about this. What do we want the fish tank to be made out of? Maybe some chiseled again? Some chiseled quartz? Give it that look. Maybe that would look good. I think that's too much white. Let's go with some sandstone? Maybe some smooth sandstone would look nice. Alright, let's try that. So then on the inside we can put some regular sand, put some glass up like this, and of course we can put our tropical fish on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, no, we need some more water up top. Let's just add 1, 2. Let's try not to get a spillage. There we go. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'm not too sure about the sandstone. I'm really not sure about the sandstone, but what we can do is add some detail to the inside of this. So let's put a coral here, and let's add some kelp like that. There we go, that looks a whole lot better than with nothing inside. Okay, so I like that. I'm still trying to think about what to use for this, maybe? Just maybe. I mean, it's a weird transition from the white to the grey. I think it looks okay. There we go. Okay, that looks good. With some stripped birch logs, that looks really, really good. Okay, so we've got that out the way. Now what I want to do is add a bar and a kitchen right here. So that way you can just get your drinks or whatever and sit down at the sofa. So we're going to need a bar stand with some seats. So we're going to need those end rods again. Maybe some trapdoors. What looks good? The birch does. And spruce and iron, I think. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Let's get some barrels for some storage. And what do we want the island to be made out of? Granite. I think that would look alright. Polished granite. I don't really use this block often, but we can try using this block. What if we get some slabs for the seating? Let's go with birch. And then a door for the backrest. Let's go with a birch door again. And then let's get a banner to decorate it. So let's go with red. Why not? How does this look? So slab, door, banner. No. Okay, that doesn't look good. That looks better. That looks a whole lot better. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't really like the fact that it's on the floor. It doesn't really look very practical. So what if we just do classic end rod and trapdoor? And then maybe what we can do is we can do that. Yes, I think that looks better. That definitely looks better. Okay, so let's raise the island. Let's get some slabs and let's put it on top of that like so. There we go. So we're not really going to be able to put items on top of this, but I think this looks a whole lot better. So now let's get some barrels like so. And let's add the storage. Do we want the storage in the wall or not? Because now that I'm looking at it, we don't actually have much space here. And it looks pretty weird. I mean, you can't really see me. It's a pretty high island. Hello. You can barely see my head popping through. Okay, so I think I've finished with the bar area. I decided to add a fridge and some little storage here. And then the ovens, I've decided to integrate with the island here. So we've got ourselves 3 furnaces with some iron trapdoors on top. So it makes it look like an oven. And I think this is alright. It's not my proudest thing, but then again, I would usually have more time to do this. So now what I want to do is focus on this area here, which I think I know exactly what I am going to do. If I can spell right again. We're going to add a pool table because I think that would look really, really nice in this area. So let's go 3 blocks. Would that look good? Alright, yeah, I think this is going to work out pretty well. So let's put some trapdoors around it to make it covered and it actually looks like a table and not just green wool scattered all over the house. I think that looks good. It's a pretty big pool table. But it's a pool table, and then what we can do, we can add some heads. Let's get a zombie head, let's get a creeper head, let's get a skull. There we go, there we go. Actually, what we can do, if this was 5 blocks wide, is we could have done this is the 8 ball, and then put some of this around. I don't know. I'm just focusing on the small stuff, and this is what's going to be wasting my time. Next is focus on this area where I think I'm going to be adding a spiral staircase that goes to the top floor, and I'm going to punch a hole here where the garage is going to be. So we're going to have ourselves a little garage that goes right here so you can park your cars inside. I think that will look pretty good having it next to the kitchen. So what I'm going to do is add the spiral staircase. I'm going to work on that first. So let's go with some more slabs. Maybe we should mix it up a bit. We've got a lot of white, and I think we should mix it up. Maybe some end rods again, some iron trapdoors possibly? Not too sure about this. Let's go with some of that. So this will be the support for the staircase, so like that. Okay, that looks alright. And then we can start with the staircase going around. I haven't really got any experience building with this type of thing. I'm not sure on how this will work with trapdoors. I mean, we could do it with slabs. We could potentially do that. So we build around like this, going all the way to the top. I think this looks good. Kind of. It's a lot of yellow. It's a lot of bright colors. Maybe we should add or replace the birch with oak. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so let's make sure we can actually walk up the staircase. Otherwise, there's no point in having a staircase. Yep, that all works fine. And then this can be the stairway to the top floor. So let's add an area here so that way we actually walk off the staircase. And now we're on the top floor, which I'm going to be focusing on later. Okay, so that's good. We've got the staircase out the way. I think that works really well. Now I want to work on some lighting. So what we're going to do is add a lantern. Well, not really a lantern, but a beacon right here. I think that works. So here we will have the ceiling for the first floor. I think. Does that look good? Yeah, I think that will work fine. It's not too low, but it's not too high at the same time. Okay, I think that works well. Now all I have to do is merge the two floors together. So maybe I can have a balcony here and a little staircase that leads down to this area. So it's not going to be all on one level. It's going to give this place a bit more depth than if it was all just on one single level. So what I'm going to do for the master bedroom is make the outside area made out of more grey concrete, just to add some more colors to it and to make it look like it's all one build. So maybe what we can do is we can remove this and add some kind of connecting part. Maybe right here we can make that go there. I'm not sure about that. I'm not too sure if I like that. I think we should get rid of it and keep it the way it is. Let's put that back like that. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Maybe add a window like that, and that could be alright. Alright, so what I've decided to do is continue on with this hallway right here. So here we can have some paintings, some flower pots, things like that. And I've decided to add some double doors, which I might actually invert. There we go, that looks a whole lot better. So now the upstairs bedroom is entirely concealed in its own separate room. So I do really like this. I decided to go with another giant slab of window, even though it's kind of repeating off the second floor. It's not as big, and it honestly looks quite good now that I'm looking at it from the front. We've got 15 minutes left, so I'm going to really have to hurry up the pace here. Let's go with a bed. It has to be a red bed, because if it's not red, it isn't a bed. Let's add some framing to that, because that's not going to look good. Let's go with some stairs, maybe. Let's go with some dark oak. I feel like dark oak is going to work the best. So slabs. Maybe we can go with some trapdoors, possibly. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure about this. There. Okay, that looks alright. I'm alright with that. Let's add some more detailing like that, maybe. And then for the surrounding, we can add some of that. No, okay, that doesn't look good at all. I don't know why I was thinking about that. I think that looks good. I'm alright with that. So now for some extra detailing, we can add a bookcase around this area here, just in the corner of their room, because I wanted to add a library. It's one of those things that I think makes a modern house look good. And then what we can do is we can add a simple chair this time. So let's get a oak staircase like that. Let's get some trapdoors, and let's go with spruce trapdoors, because why not? Let's just add a little chair here. It's gonna have to be facing the bed because we can't really make blocks turn. I think that looks okay. Maybe add a backrest to it. So let's put a door instead. Let's go with a spruce door. There we go. I think that looks alright. I could add a bathroom. I think I might do that actually. It's just a small little bathroom. Don't have the space for that. I'm not too sure about this. Should I add a bathroom? Should I not? Would it touch this though? I think that'll be okay. So let's just bring this wall a little bit up. And there we go. We have a bathroom to work with. Let's get ourselves another oak door, spruce door, dark oak door. I'm already losing my mind. Bathtub. That's the first thing you need in a bathroom, because what's a bathroom without a bathtub? Simple one. Like, oh god, can I not do this? Really? I want it to be like that, but I don't know if I can. Oh my god, you're kidding me. How do I do this? Can I not? Alright, fine. It's not going to be a bathtub. There's not going to be a bathtub in this house. It's just going to be a toilet. That's fine. Kind of. Not too pleased about that. How does one make a toilet? Iron trapdoor, maybe? Let's go with... spruce. Birch. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Okay, that looks good. That looks good like that. Let's now add some kind of toilet paper roll. So how are we going to do this? Get some item frames. Get some wool, like that, white wool. What could we use as the rest? Maybe some... what are they called? Tripwire hooks? How is this going to look? So, tripwire hook, that. No. Okay, maybe not. What if we put... ooh, okay, I've got an idea. I don't know how it's going to work. What if we get a grindstone? Okay, that's a big roll of toilet paper. I'm not sure about this. Oh no. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to move it on to later. Let's add a sink. So we're going to need a cauldron. We're going to need a tap. So I shouldn't have got rid of the tripwire hook. Water bucket. Bam, bam, bam. Sure. It looks alright. And then... that could do that. Let's add a painting as a mirror, because why not? It'll look alright. Let's do it like this. So just do one wide painting. I'm not sure. There, I think that looks okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's move on. I really need to get moving here. So I think this is the master bedroom done. I think this looks alright. I don't really know of anything else I can add here, so I'm going to move on back to the hallway where we're going to add some staircases. Let's go with some brick. So there we go, a simple thing like that. Let's get a flower pot. There we go. Let's just put that there. And let's put a giant painting just like right here. It doesn't need to be the biggest painting. I need it to be... maybe I can do those fighters. There we go. Alright, thank you. I needed to do that fast anyway. I think that looks alright. That looks nice here. Maybe we can do another one here as well. Across like that. No, we can't have the same one again. That's a bit too small of an area. No, that's too big of a painting. Sure, that looks alright. I'm okay with that. If we could move it one block close. No, that's okay. That's good. Alright. I need to start building the rest of the house because we've got absolutely nothing left. I've got 7 minutes to build the rest, and I think I'm going to have to scratch the garage idea because I just now remembered that I wanted to build a garage. I don't think that's going to happen. So there's a lot of things here that I wanted to do that I don't think are actually going to happen. Even in an hour, I can't build what I wanted to. Right, yes, this area definitely needs some lighting. So I'm going to add some beacons. I'm going to get a lantern like that. Maybe some soul lanterns, some sea lanterns. I think that's going to look good. Let's add a beacon right here. I think that looks welcoming. So let's add trapdoors along the side like that. Let's just add one on top. Why not? There we go. Maybe I could add this down like that. So there we go. We've got some extra lighting, maybe. I think that looks okay. Here, what do I need to do? Okay, the end rods do give off some kind of lighting. That's very useful. However, it's not exactly the greatest. What we can do is add some lighting behind the fridge. There we go. Just trying to conceal as much lighting as I possibly can. Maybe we should add another lantern here. So let's get the chain block, which I haven't really used at all. Ever, I don't think. I mean, that looks okay, actually. It's not too bad. We're going to need to add a few of them like that. Okay, I think that looks good. If we continue on this trend like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. I haven't added a TV. We're going to have to do that quickly now. Concrete. We're just going to have to do it, guys. I hate doing this, but it's going to have to be a 90-degree TV. Sure, it looks bad, but it's better than having no TV, I guess. What else could we do? It's pretty dark in this area. We could add some sea lanterns across like this. Get some more trapdoors and then conceal it like this. Oh, that's going to be an issue. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, 1 minute left. Okay, okay. Let's just there. Fine. That's gonna have to. That's gonna have to be. Let's add some sea lanterns like that. That looks okay. Let's add this on top for extra detail. 30 seconds left. Leaves can go across this area like this. It just adds something else. Maybe some more sea lanterns on both sides. Sure, why not? There's gonna have to be no lighting around this area here. We're gonna have to go in the bedroom because there's no lighting at all. 10 seconds, almost 17. Oh god, okay, that's gonna do for the bathroom lighting. That's fine. Lantern on a bedside cabinet like that. That looks fine. That's gonna have to do. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Now, building on a time limit was a whole lot more stressful than I thought it would be. Once we got to like the 10-minute mark, I couldn't really think of anything and I had to rush because I wanted to do so much more to this house. But in the end, I think it doesn't look that bad from the exterior. I mean, that doesn't look good at all. I mean, I can't really do anything about that. We've got some of these branches that go around the whole build. I think it looks okay. If I had more time, I would have probably added another one. The roof, yeah, that's gonna have to be, you know. That doesn't look good at all. We didn't have time to add the garage. That's a bit disappointing. No lawn, just this little pathway here. Apart from that, the house doesn't look too bad. You know, it doesn't look that bad. So let's go with the interior. So if we go on the inside here, we've got ourselves this nice little pattern as a carpet here. It's not really carpet, but it looks nice as a pattern. We've got ourselves our coat rack right here, which is for some reason glitched in between the blocks, whatever, I don't know about that. And here we've got a really, really wide open area, which I think looks really, really welcoming, and I'm really happy about it, honestly. This is my first time building out of a modern themed house, and I think it looks really, really good. So here, we've got ourselves a pool or billiard table. Here, we've got ourselves the living room. We've got ourselves our blue couch, our table, and our 90-degree TV, which doesn't look too bad, actually. You know, it doesn't look too bad. Here we have ourselves the bar, which took way longer than I would have liked it to. The island, I'm not too proud of it. I think granite looks alright, but I think I could have done a whole lot better if I had more time. Here we've got some storage, which really let me down. This took a long time to do as well. I would have really liked to improve this if I could. So apart from that, we've got ourselves a little aquarium here, and we got ourselves the staircase that leads to the upstairs, where we got ourselves a poorly lit balcony here. I managed to get some lighting in the last 3 seconds, so I think this looks alright. Got ourselves some railing so that we don't fall off. We can't. I've tested it. Unless you jump, you cannot fall off the balcony. So over here we've got ourselves some leaves to add ourselves some extra texture. I think what I could have done if I had more time is add some paintings or some stair patterns. I think that would have looked alright. We've got ourselves another balcony there. That's just for show. You can't really go there. But if we continue down this corridor, down this little steps here, which I'm alright with this. It honestly looks alright. I was a bit worried about how this would look, but I'm pretty proud of it. We've got ourselves some 2 paintings. I think those look really, really good. We've got ourselves a little flower pot and a little table. I would have liked to have added another one here, but I didn't have the time to. Got ourselves a nice little window so we can see the view of absolutely nothing. And here we have the double doors that lead to the master bedroom, which there's not much to it. I must say, I think this giant window takes up a lot of space because you can't really lean anything against that window, so it takes up a whole lot of space. We've got ourselves a very bad bathroom with no toilet paper. Well, I guess that's 2020. We've got ourselves a sink with a tap because we need that. And we've got ourselves a mirror in case we need to wash and brush our teeth. And we have ourselves a nice little balcony that goes around the entire side of the house. I thought an hour would be too much, but now that I'm looking at it, and now that the hour is up, an hour was definitely not enough for what I wanted to do. So yeah guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. This has been episode 1 of a brand new series. If you do want to see more videos like this, make sure you leave a like on this video. If you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? If you do subscribe, make sure you hit that bell, make sure it's ringed, so you're notified every time I upload and you never miss a video. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.